We are here, Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor Show. And as you can see, I have a lovely guest here with me. Her name is Sonya McCrea, and she is in the studio with me today. The studio being the hospital room at Children's Levine Hospital, where my daughter, Jayla, you in the background, say hello, Jayla, is here in the hospital. But no matter where we are, we can still take care of some things. So Jayla has her very special friend, Miss Blake, came to visit her and brought her some lovely gifts. They're doing some finger painting. And I have Miss Sonya McCrea here in the studio with me. And I am excited. I'm so excited. They just stopped by, but I was like, oh, I'm definitely interviewing you because she has such great news to share today. So welcome, Sonya.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be here today.
Thank you for being here. Let me tell you a little bit about Sonya. Sonya is actually a mother of two beautiful girls. She has a daughter that's 33 years old, and she also has and I'm laughing because she also has a 9-year-old. So 33 and 9. What was that all about?
Starting at a very young age, First Lady.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Being a parent at a very young age. I got married. God blessed me with a wonderful, wonderful husband. And we end up, and I got pregnant with Benet. So that was a big gap there. I did start out very young as a young parent.
Okay.
Yes.
And what made you even think about being a mom again after 33 and then a 9-year-old? My husband. Oh, okay. So he kind of dictated that a little bit?
Yes. Okay. It wasn't my doing, but it was God's doing as well. So I struggled with it at first because it was such a gap. I had my 33-year-old at the time was she was in college. So it was a big gap there. But I am so grateful to have Renee. She keeps me going. It's a big difference, but I really enjoy being her mom and my 33-year-old mom as well.
And today is your 33-year-old. What's her name?
Latrice Johnson. It's her birthday today.
You want to send a shout out to her?
Happy birthday, Latrice. I love you.
Thank you for letting your mom be on the Balance Doctor Show today. Latrice, happy birthday to you and many more years to come.
Yes.
You look just like your mom, literally. Literally. I was like, is that a younger picture of Sonya? But Sonya, one thing for sure is that you actually have your associate's degree for many years, because I know you've talked to me about that. What was that like, and being able to have your associate's degree and making a decision to go back to college, I heard?
Yes. What made me go back to college is that my pastor, Pastor Jacob, and my First Lady, Kimberly Jacobs.
Hello.
Pastor sister came to Rock West when we were there, and she talked to the congregation about college. And I sat there and I contemplated. I was like, no, I don't think that this will be great for me.
That's his sister Felicia. Felicia was going and doing like a national tour, telling moms, because she was trying to inspire mothers to know that no matter how old you are, you can always go back and still get your college degree. And so she came to the Rock Worship Center and was talking to individuals about that. And you took advantage of that program?
Yes, I did. I met her in the back. Actually, I went out the church and then I came back into the church and I talked with her. So I started pursuing different colleges, looking to see what would be a fit for me, knowing that I was a single mom at the time with my oldest daughter. So I was searching and she was giving me information. So I started doing my research on my own with the help of Felicia. Thank you so much, Felicia.
Thank you, Felicia, for sharing that resource. That's excellent. Okay.
Yes.
And so you took advantage of it and decided to go back to school.
Yes. I spoke with a lady who actually is in partnership with my agency, which is Bethlehem Center of Head Start.
Excellent. Shout out to Bethlehem City of Head Start in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes. So she and I met, and she went over and actually is a Christian university, which I was excited about that. So we sat down and we strategized some ways for me as a parent of a 9-year-old to be able to balance different things with school, work, and being a mom.
And how did that work for you, Sonya, being able to, because literally you're very heavily involved in ministry. I know you do a lot of decorating at the church and different things. So how do you balance being a mom and going back to school, especially with a 9-year-old?
One thing is when First Lady started talking about the.
I'm not the First Lady of the United States of America. I am the First Lady at the Rock Worship Center. So sometimes when people say First Lady at the mall, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, First Lady," I'm like, "Okay, no. I'm not Michelle." Well, we know Michelle's not the president's wife now, but that's the only person I can kind of relate to in that regard. So I'll be like, no, I'm not really the First Lady of the United States. So I'm not Michelle, I'm Kim. I'm first. I have to try and explain that to people. People are looking at me like, what? What is going on? Either you're the First Lady or you're not. I'm the First Lady at the Rock Worship Center, Church of God in Christ.
That she is.
But anyway, so balancing it, how does that work for you?
It was a lot, have been a mom, a full-time worker, and also a husband, a wife to an outstanding man of God.
No, trust me, that happens. When you are a wife, you feel like you, the wife, the mama, the husband, everybody, you start speaking in tongues. It's like, I'm something, I don't know what hat I'm wearing right now.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
So First Lady had started with our church. We do the Women's Fellowship. And she was talking about school, entrepreneurs, just different things. So then she wrote a book just to speed us up to.
Oh, she called Extreme Balance Makeover.
Yes.
Let me kindly. I've kind of made a home studio here, but I will show you a copy of it. Extreme Balance Makeover. If you don't have your copy, get it off of Amazon.
A great book.
Or Barnes and Noble. Okay,
so
go ahead.
Using some of those strategies and techniques helped me as a parent to focus on one thing at a time. So when I started on this journey to go back to school, this book really helped me to strategize ways to go to school and still be that mom and still be the loving wife that I know I am.
Oh, way to pat your own self on the back. I think we need Steve in here to verify that. Yeah. But she feels that she's a fantastic wife and a great mother. B'nai, you can verify great mom?
Yes.
All right. What makes her a great mom? Come up for a second. Tell everybody. What makes your mommy so great?
She does stuff for me, and she takes care of me really good.
Oh, you're such a beautiful spirit.
Thank
beautiful.
You. So
wait, Jayla. What makes me a great mom? Oh, there you have it. The two. We're gonna pay them later.
So today is such an exciting day for me.
And why is it exciting? Wait. I have to find some kind of special effect. Oh, great. I hope I can do this because I'm trying to do multiple things here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what makes it such a special day. What's going on? Tell everybody out there.
Today, I received my Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education.
Yes. Back there with the sticky fingers. You just received a Bachelor of Science degree in what?
Early Childhood Education.
And that's that you've been working with the Bethlehem Center Head Start program. And so what do you hope to do with your degree?
Actually, with my student teaching, I've already got 3 offers for elementary school. One is at B'nai School, Moorhead STEM. So I'm really excited. And I know one thing that Pastor said, and we had a wonderful mother of our church, is Mother Clark. She was the mother of the church at the Rock Worship Center. She really, really pressed education.
Yes.
She was a big advocate of education. And that just marinated in me. I'm like, oh, and I hear her quote different
James Weldon Johnson, and we have a Mother Thompsina Clark Scholarship Fund. Did you take advantage of that scholarship?
No, I didn't, but it is there. A lot
Did
of
we not give it to you or something?
I didn't know.
You didn't apply.
Right.
Oh, wait.
I was like,
we would have given her the scholarship, but I can't. I mean, we're right here live in I'm actually. So she did not take advantage of her scholarship opportunities, but she was inspired by the person that we created the scholarship in honor of, which is Mother Thompsina Clark. So tell what you were going to say.
Yes. So I'm just so excited, and to sit up under great leaders, it really makes a difference. You know, to see First Lady balance all of these different hats. She just really encouraged me to just keep pressing things that I complain about. And I look at First Lady and Pastor and definitely with their daughter, Jayla, we have no complaints. I just thank God for having such great leaders who really have a love for people, not just our church family, but people in general. They love people. So I just thank God that First Lady sowed such good information as far as keep pressing. And Pastor preached a sermon that really just stuck with me. He said, I don't care how you get across the finish line.
Right.
Just get across.
Just get across.
So
and that's our goal, is to get across the finish line.
I got across, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah.
It's such a wonderful day of celebration, because sometimes people, when they are trying to go back to college, if you're out there and you're listening, sometimes people say, well, I'm whatever age. Say, for example, I'm 47. So they say, oh, by the time I go to school, I'll be 48, 49, 50, 51, 51 years old. Well, guess what? 4 years from now, you're still going to be 51 years old in my case. So it doesn't matter if you wait 4 years and then say, oh, I wish I would have made that decision. You have the opportunity, as you're balancing your life, to make the decision now, no matter what age you are. If you don't have your college degree and you know that 4 years from now, you're just going to be 4 years older, you might as well do what Sonya McCrea did and take advantage of the opportunity, the education. And now, how do you feel 4 years later having the degree?
I was overwhelmed this morning. Benet woke up, and I was up praising the Lord over in the morning, and I woke her up. And when we got
Benet,
up,
how was that? Come over for a second, sweetie. Tell me. So Benet was asleep, and so she was sound asleep, right?
Yes.
And what happened?
And she just started shouting out of nowhere.
Your mom started shouting out of she was praising the Lord real hard?
Yes.
And it woke you up. Huh? Well, it was definitely worth a celebration and worth a praise to be able to look at what God did in your life and to be able to bring you to this point in your life. What advice would you give other women that are officially, they're struggling, they're trying to make a decision on some things and direction with their lives, and you've done it?
One thing I would encourage is that don't hesitate. Today, time don't wait on anybody. So if you want it, you can have it and you can get it. And what my thing is, what I say to my kids, and I also say instilled in Benet, is that what you do today will affect your tomorrow.
Go ahead.
So if you want it, get it.
Well, one thing that I always do, but I was trying to do a dual thing here today. But if I ring this little bell, that means I want you to say the point again, because it's so profound.
Okay.
So say that point one more time. If you want it,
you can have it. What you do today will affect your tomorrow.
That is such a profound point, because you're inspiring all of the listeners that are listening to this podcast, that are seeing this YouTube live video, and people will be able to just hold to the encouragement that you shared and provided today. Yeah. And I also know that you and your husband are in business together. What do you do for your business?
Yes, we're the owners and operators of Big Papa Spuds.
Big Papa Spuds. Is that how it's supposed to sound too? Like
yes, that's how Steve said. Big Papa Spuds.
Big Papa Spuds.
So we started out just in our home, which we're still in the home, and I've been on First Ladies with the women of the jurisdiction. First Lady has reached out to me through email where that I can be on at usually 12 once a month, that you hear different ways to put yourself out there through social media. I've learned so much information. I'm a backseat person. First Lady, no, I'm not a talker.
Don't say that ever again, because right now this mother dreamer was birthed, and she came forward today, got out of her comfort zone, stepped out of her shell to be able to come on and do this interview. She was just literally coming to visit my daughter. Her and her daughter were coming to visit my daughter here in the hospital, and I pushed her out of her comfort zone. But sometimes it takes times like this for somebody to believe in you and to see the greatness that you have within yourself. And that's what I see in you. I just see tremendous greatness.
Thank you.
And inspiration for so many other women that are struggling to make the decision of what they're going to do with their lives. And you did it.
Yes.
You did it. Yes. And you show all your pearly whites, because you did it. When somebody else is still just thinking about doing it, you took the necessary step to go to the next level and actually accomplish it.
Thank
you. So congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on. You sure you don't want to say anything else?
No, nothing.
I mean,
I'm sweating.
You look great. And this, I mean, actually, for those that are just listening, if you can't see, she has this beautiful, like, gray wisdom patch on the very front of her hair. And I'll put a picture up of her as well later. But make sure that you look up Big Papa Spuds. Is there a way for them to get in touch with you all if you're interested?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page. It's Big Papa Spuds. You can click on, find us through Facebook, and follow us.
And what do you do at Big Papa Spuds?
We specialize in spud potatoes as well as salads.
So you make, like, you build a potato?
Yes.
Is it like, it's serious?
It's serious. It's serious. And we only specialize in 3 different meats, which is steak, shrimp, and chicken.
What?
Yeah, so we've been.
So now you have to come all the way back over here to bring me a Big Papa Spud with chicken and cheddar cheese. No onions, okay? I don't want any onions. No scallions or whatever they put on it. I do want my bacon. I guess I should put my bacon. I don't know, just hook it.
Okay.
Sour cream and all that stuff.
Okay.
I want a Big Papa Spud.
We've had some of the church members. Thank you, Darius, who has supported our business.
Darius, so supportive. Darius Frederick, he's always supporting everyone.
Yes. So
any other shout outs you want to send out?
I love you, Steve McCrea. Be careful. That's my husband.
She's trying to get some brownie points now, Steve. She's going to throw your name up in there. I love you, Steve McCrea. Be careful, baby.
And my first lady taught us to validate your man. So
you better validate your man.
Oh, yes. So she's a woman of many, many hats. So if you ever get the opportunity, go to her webpage, go to her Mother Dreamer movement and just go through some of the videos. It will help you, even if you're not live. Go through them, document any notes that can support whatever you're going through. The Balanced Doctor can help.
Oh, wow. I didn't even expect that on this broadcast. But hey, I will tell you that it's been my honor, my privilege to have you on today. And it was really a pleasant treat. So I'm very grateful. You shared quite a bit of information. Some takeaway points for you all is no matter what age you are, make sure that you know that it's never too late to start going towards getting your college education. This young lady, mother to 33-year-old and a 9-year-old, there were no excuses in her life. She still took advantage of it and actually accomplished her goal. It's one thing to set a goal, and it's another thing to actually accomplish the goal. She actually today received her bachelor's degree in early childhood education and already had 3 job offers, one of which she'll be starting really soon, correct?
Yes.
And
yes, I've been with my job for 22 years.
Oh my gosh. And that's with the Bethlehem Center. Mm-hmm. So Bethlehem Center, I know, are they aware that you're transitioning? This one is public. Live.
Yeah, I'll be returning on Monday.
I told you it's live.
It's okay. But when the door opens and you get better opportunities, it's like a relationship. Sometimes you have to transition to something new. So
look, don't send any hate stuff to my videos.
Right. We love you.
Don't be sending that kind of stuff because some kind of big reveal happened on my show. I didn't know this was going down. Anyway, this is very exciting news, and I'm really glad that you stopped by the studio here today at the hospital.
Well, thank you.
And made it an official studio and allowed your daughter to come and visit Jayla. And also, just to give a shout out to Benet as well, her 9-year-old daughter. I'd like to just recommend that every time Jayla's in the hospital, she takes a moment, no matter what she's doing, she takes a moment to come and visit Jayla. And Jayla, what do you want to say to Benet for coming to visit you?
Thanks, Benet. You're welcome.
That's very nice because that's another thing that I want to compliment Sonya on is that as a mom, she encourages her child to be selfless and to care about other people. And so to take the time today, those that are listening, I know you may not see me on the podcast, but those that are here on the YouTube Live, you're seeing that she's taking the time to come by the hospital today and visit my daughter who has been diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at the age of 5. And now my daughter is 10 years old. And, you know, it just encourages her when she has to come and be in the hospital for a long period of time to officially have people from the church and people that are her friends that care enough about her to just stop by. So that was very, very kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a great example of a person that's selfless and thinking about somebody else.
Thank you.
So, okay, I have enjoyed having this wonderful woman here today on the Balanced Doctor Show, and I am grateful that each of you tuned in. What I would love for you to do is visit thebalancedoctor.tv, sign up for my email list. I send out things throughout the week just to keep you abreast of things that's happening with me as the Balanced Doctor, and especially regarding Mother Dreamer movement activities. We do all kinds of things. So please make sure you stay connected and give me your email address so that I can be able to communicate with you at a later time. If you're looking for someone to book for a speaking engagement, you can also learn more at thebalancedoctor.tv. But I am grateful that you tuned in today. Make sure you subscribe to any of the stuff that I have. If you haven't already subscribed, tell your friends, tell your family, your coworkers, and even your enemies. Guess what? Even enemies do need balance too. But thank you for allowing me to bring balance to the world, one household at a time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to get ready to sign out. And again, I'm grateful that you've allowed me to bring balance to the world, one household at a time. You still on so people see you. Oh, what a great show. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and sign out of here. This is fun. Thank you, guys. Take care, everybody. Thank you, thank you.